let's create a few conditions on this thing. Go ahead and copy this over anywhere you want. Just copy it over, and we'll use this to kind of mess with. Go ahead and take maybe the 3 last panels and rotate 3D using any one of these, and then use an arbitrary angle. I don't care what it is, it could be anything. Okay, so I have my stuff like that. I'll move this over. So let's just say that inadvertently you change the angle of this thing, or you kind of drew it wrong in the first place and you want to get it back to a planar surface. Basically, if this is architecture, we want something that has a flat floor for the second floor, and maybe the roof can be angled and stuff, but you know, if the floor is angled like this, it would make it a little bit difficult to occupy unless you're in a theater or something. Okay, so let's just say that we accidentally did this thing so that it is at an off angle. We don't really know what it is, and we want to get it back. Let's take this to the top view. Well, actually, let's draw a polyline and select, let's just say, select one of the corners right here and get it into the top view. Okay, so all your settings should look like grid snap is off, O snap is on, gumball is on, everything else should be off. So only the O snap and gumball is on. But in this case right here, what we're going to do is to toggle on the O snap. I'm sorry, the ortho. So F8 would toggle on the O ortho. So toggle that on, and we'll click out here, and then out somewhere here, and back to the original point. Okay. So from the top, this looks like a nice plane that we could use as a reference line. If we look at it in perspective view, however, it is a top. Damn it. Let's correct myself. I'm going to redo this again. Select a point in polyline. Select a line, and in the top view with the ortho on, I'll click once. Turn off the ortho, click out here somewhere, click out here, and then onto the original point. If I look at the top, it should look like a plane. If I look at from the sideway, the line has drawn from that original point. It's basically gone straight where the ortho was on, and then right down onto the C-plane when the ortho was off. Okay, and down here where it clicked, where the ortho was off, it clicked right down on the C-plane, and then right to the original point right there is right where it wound up as. So when I was trying to draw a plane, or actually a box on that same elevation with the ortho off, it comes out something weird. Okay, so to avoid that, we can go ahead and turn the planar on. Okay, so with that, you should be able to select the same thing. Select that, turn the ortho on for the first one, just so that we have the correct line that we're going to need later, and then turn the ortho off. And while we are in the top plane, or I guess we don't have to be in the top plane, but we'll put it anyway. Select that similar points that you have, and then when we look at it in the perspective or the front or the right view, it is right on that same plane. So the planar button, or will allow you to draw on the first plane that, or the first on the same plane as the baseline. Okay, so we might need this thing later as we fix this thing. So now with those planar points on, you should be able to, well, actually you don't really need all that stuff, but you can go ahead and rotate this back 3D. So rotate 3D, select these three objects, from that to that to that, and I should be able to toggle onto the endpoint of this and get it back onto that plane. Okay,